Oh, hello, good evening. I didn't see you there. It's Thursday, isn't it? Every Thursday. You catch me out. You know, I'm sitting here, minding me. I was actually watching Macaroni. He's in the San Francisco Bay Area. And he's another IRL streamer. I love to watch a bit of Macaroni. So if you guys aren't already following Maca, go and give him a follow. We are. What are we doing? So it's Snack Attack, isn't it? Tonight. See, Gunnar, good evening. How are you, dude? Welcome to the stream. Tonight, I thought we would take it a little bit more chilled out because last week we took on a bit of a challenge last week. I said the week before, what should we cook? And Edgy said, beef Wellington. I was like, yeah, no, that's a really good idea. And then I looked at the recipe and I was a bit like, well, it seems quite simple. And actually, I think we had a really good result last week. You know, for something that looks quite good on the table and was really, 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 really delicious to eat. It was reasonably easy to make as well. There was a bit of faffing around with, you know, cooking the meat, chilling the meat, cooking the mushrooms, chilling the mushrooms. You know, it's probably something that you want to do maybe over a longer period of time rather than trying to squeeze it into that 1 hour slot that Snack Attack is on a Tuesday. So I opted for something a little bit easy tonight. So this one's going to be well within the hour. Unfortunately, Edgy isn't joining us tonight for cooking because he's out photographing horses, I think, or you know, doing something nice at work with a camera and stuff like that. But we have Edgy's son and his girlfriend joining us today. So, oh dearie me, I don't know what I choked on there. A bit of like unicorn fluff maybe. So yeah, we are still cooking with the Edge family, but this time, well actually every time it's been Edgy's son, so yeah, no, I look forward to it. Again, we are cooking on gas. I love it. Good evening, Young Jules. How are you? Slamdor Fun, good evening. How are you? Narsil, good evening. Welcome to the stream. C Gunner, good evening. Minja Merciless, Grancy. Who else have I missed? I think that is everyone in the stream. So, good evening. Welcome to tonight's edition of Macaroni Cheese. Should we go kind of that way? And Jay Stone, good evening, how are you? And have a look at this really easy dinner. I'm going to spice it up a little bit tomorrow. I'm going to wrap a chicken breast in some bacon and I'm going to cook some spring greens, so that's going to make it into a really nice dinner. But now for the easy bit, to make life really easy tomorrow, let's go this way. I'll need to hang this here actually. Alright, let's go. So how's everyone's day been? My week's been absolutely manic. Narsil, how's your week been, dude? Because for everyone that I've kind of spoke to this week, it's just been one of those weeks where if it could go wrong, it has gone wrong. And yeah, my parcel deliveries were just a little bit funny on... When were they funny? Wednesday. The machine decided to randomise the order, which is really, 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 really useful when I didn't want them in a randomised order. And no matter what I did to the machine, I could make it worse, but I couldn't make it any better. So that is just exactly how it was. Good evening, Happy Hour TV. Welcome back to the stream. Xanadu, good evening. Hello, how are you? I do love that name, Xanadu 2020. It has been a crazy week, Xanadu. I don't know actually what has happened. Whether it's something to do with, you know, maybe the way that the stars and the planets are lining up, or maybe that it's some sort of spring madness. Yeah, either way, I think we've got over that hump in the midweek, and we're actually on to the better part of the week, the weekend, which is what we've all been waiting for. Oh no! Well, that's no good. 37 years! That is the long time married. Congratulations on 37 years, Xanadu. I hope that you have another 37 years. 37 years, that's a long time. That's like almost 10, well, it is 10 years more than what I've been alive. That's really, 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 really long time. But yeah, so on to the real business tonight. We are making macaroni cheese, and it's such a dead simple recipe. I think we're going to have the show wrapped up tonight easily by 8:30. The show's designed to kind of be within that hour slot, and most weeks we hit that hour right on the nail. I can't actually remember a week where we've run over, so yeah, no, that's it. An hour exactly. You know, I think maybe one week we might have been at 59 minutes and so many seconds, but it was close. Never have I known in the history of Snack Attack for it to run over at all. And I think people in chat will agree that it's always been within that hour slot. Okay, first off, what we need to do is we probably need to boil the kettle of water so we can get the pasta cooking. So Matt is joining us tonight with his girlfriend, and I don't know whether you're on Twitch, so I'll go relatively slowly because it's dead easy. We're going to cook the macaroni. I've kind of thought that maybe about 100 grams per person's good. It says on the packet 75 grams per person, but when I've done 75 grams, it's never really quite enough. And if there's any left over, it's going to make a good lunch on Saturday. So, you know, it's kind of like everyone's a winner today. Everyone is a winner. Yeah, no, it is really good. I'm really proud of you. So I think the first thing was to boil the water, but the second thing, I'm going to wash my hands every week. Well, actually, hand washing should be sort of a bit more normal. Not that it wasn't unnormal before. But I think this last year we've all perhaps washed our hands more times than we like to probably think about, actually. Ukulele Moon, how are you, dude? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. Okay, I think I'm going to put my apron on because every time I put my apron on, I think of 2 minutes for roughing. And if you're not following 2 minutes for roughing, you need to give it. Can someone give 2 minutes for roughing a shout out, please? Grancy Slamdor. That'd be really good if you could. Because Mr. 2 Minutes sent me this badge all the way from sunny California. I'm not sure who it is, so if anyone knows who this person is, then that'd be really useful. But there you go. That is that's the 2 minutes for roughing badge. Okay, so we're just waiting for the kettle to boil. We're gonna make a roux. Basically, a roux is melted butter and plain flour. I don't know why they call it a roux, but that is what they call it. If you try and mix sometimes milk straight into flour, it can go really lumpy. So by doing it in a butter and cooking it, it kind of seems to dissolve much, much better that way. So I don't know whether it's the process of kind of pre-cooking the flour with the butter that makes it dissolve into the milk, or whether there's some sort of secret into doing that. Thank you, Condi, for the shout out for 2 minutes for roughing. A super, super, super cool streamer. It does IRL and men's guitar. The guitar streams are actually the best streams in the world. Um, then we're gonna add the milk. We're gonna make a nice white sauce. Add a little bit of cheese. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt. We're gonna do this in like. We could probably do the show tonight in under 5 minutes. I'm gonna get a drink because I really, really like Vimto. So whereabouts are you from, Xanadu? Are you talking sort of south of, in the south of the US of A? Or are you talking the south of England? South of America? Maybe South Island in New Zealand? If you're in New Zealand, surely it's like first thing in the morning for you. Ah, Louisiana. Okay. I knew I'd probably get there somewhere in the southern regions of somewhere. You know, my next choice would have been sort of maybe southern Australia, the southern tip of South America. Hey, you know, I'm good, Condi. This is my version of Snack Attack, where we try to cook sort of really delicious things in under an hour. I know I've been babbling on that it's under an hour, but it sometimes does go over an hour. But, you know, that is just life sometimes. But what we try to do in this show, Condi, is do something that, you know, we've done donuts, we've done sausage rolls, Scotch eggs, Jaffa cake, loads and loads, and the list is endless. And sometimes we cheat by buying ready-made pastry, and that's not the end of the world. What the end of the world is laying on the sofa with this really super delicious sausage roll that's hand-baked, that looks like it's come out of one of the finest bakeries in Paris. So, yeah. We believe in cheating on this show. You know, fake pastry, ready-made icing. You know, we don't make anything on this show. All we do is put it together in the right order, and it comes out absolutely beautiful. Right, we need to boil this pasta, so I need like a saucepan. I think I'm going to use this really big one here. Matt. Matt's a really good cook. Every week he's cooked with us. Edgy's almost claimed that it's his cooking, but I know really that it's Matt. Get your water boiling, dude. And I'm boiling the kettle again because I might want to rinse the pasta, and I'm just going to put like a little bit of. Let's go down to the cooking, like. The cooking screen. I'm just going to put like a little bit of salt in the water. And I need to weigh this pasta. I want about 400 grams. So I'm making it for myself, Rachel and the 2 kids. I hope this bowl's big enough for it all. Oh, good evening, young Jaws. How are you, man? How are you? Oh no, the beef Wellington was well under an hour. That was well under an hour. I'm sure that it was. Okay. How much? We want 400-ish grams, I think. So if you're doing it for 5, Matt, you want probably 500 grams. Oh, it'd be a whole packet of this. So that's my 400 grams of macaroni. Good evening, Dory. How are you? The title can't say deliveries. Let me go. Oh, no, it doesn't say deliveries, does it? Because I changed it. Let me go and check. No, mine says macaroni cheese. Mine says macaroni cheese, so I don't know, your computer might be broken. So the water's boiling, I'm going to whack the macaroni in. and that's the packet says that yeah, we're delivering food into the cooking appliance. That is exactly what we're doing, Great Scott. Give your macaroni a bit of a stir because it will stick together. I don't know why when you put sort of rice and stuff. No, I checked it just now, and mine says Snack Attack presents macaroni cheese. So I'm hoping everyone else has got Snack Attack presents macaroni cheese. Oh yeah, Vimto. I love. Let's have a Vimto advert now. Okay, I wouldn't normally do a Vimto advert in the middle of a show, but today, because it's been mentioned, I'm DJ and I drink Vimto. Vimto is really, really healthy for you. So make sure you get all the delicious taste of grapes, raspberries, and the odd occasional blackcurrant. Vimto gives you a little bit of a in the morning and a little bit of a zing at night. So drink Vimto all day long. Okay, so that was that was Snack Attack, brought to you in association with Vimto. Oh, okay, cool. That's good, Dory. That is good. So the macaroni's just going to boil there quite nicely for 13 minutes, I think. It's like 10 to 8. So we're talking maybe about 2 minutes past 8, something like that. Yeah, Vimto is absolutely delicious, Condi. Absolutely gorgeous. No, I cheated. I bought it from a shop ready-made. So that is literally just how it comes. So I suppose what we need to do is we need to maybe start making the roux. Matt, how you doing, dude? So I've got some butter, and now the thing with making, I think, macaroni cheese. What saucepan shall I use? I think I'm going to use. I'm going to use a medium-sized saucepan. I think the thing with making macaroni cheese is the more butter that you put into the roux, I think the sauce is actually more kind of shiny and a bit more kind of, it is richer, to be honest. But you don't have to put a lot of butter in, but I like the butter because it makes the sauce kind of really shiny and really glossy. So on this block of butter, the reason there's no kind of weights on the ingredients in the Discord is because I kind of do it all ad lib, really. So Matt, I'm going to probably take about that much butter. You know, it does look a lot, but that will make the sauce so nice. What we want to do is just melt that over a really low heat. So I'm going to put that on. I'm going to put the butter away. Oh, I think we could probably get the cheese out and grate that. We could like kill so many. Turn that on low. We could kill so many birds with one stone here. I'm using today. What am I going to use? What have we got here? I've got a little bit of Gran Padano cheese left from dinner, so I'm going to use that up, I think. And I'm going to use a little bit of vintage cheddar. You can use whatever you want, whatever cheese you want for the sauce. You can use a mild cheddar if you don't like a cheesy taste. You can add a bit of red Leicester to give it a bit of colour. If you really do like cheese, there's nothing to stop you adding maybe a little bit of blue cheese, something like a Stilton, or maybe even mozzarella. Mozzarella would give it a really kind of stringy texture, so I'm not so sure, for me personally, about the mozzarella, but you can use any type of cheese that you want. It doesn't have to be a strong cheese, it could be a mild cheese, it could be absolutely anything that you want. Good evening, Scott Zero. Welcome to the stream. Zero to do. Oh, okay, that's quite cool. Maybe on the stream we're going to go and see the Vimto house then, because that'd be quite a cool thing to do. Oh, the shed. It's all down. It's disposed of. So that's really really useful. I need to grate this cheese, otherwise we're never going to get this stream finished. I bet there's people in chat now who are actually like timing this, going, he's never going to make it in under an hour. This is like one of the easiest dinners that you could do, and yeah, he's going to fail on that as well. So again, depending on how cheesy you like it, I think I'm just going to use like maybe about that much cheese. It really doesn't matter. The reason I'm keeping that little bit is because I'm going to grate a little bit on the top later, but this is going to go into the sauce. The macaroni's cooking quite nicely, and the butter is virtually melted. So that is what we have in the butter pan. Can't really tip it. There you go. It's better. Almost a melted blob of butter. And all I'm going to do to that is I'm going to get a dessert spoon, and I want to put in maybe about, I don't know, a good heaped, let me bring it over here. A good heaped sort of dessert spoon of flour into the butter. And with your wooden spoon, just sort of stir it in. You can take it, let's move this over there. Just sort of stir it in. Sometimes, you know, it makes a nice sort of a soft ball. Because I've got a lot of butter in this, because I wanted to make a really shiny sauce, it's just gone to sort of be a bit like that. It's not particularly really thick. It's just sort of flour and butter at the moment. That is literally all it is. How you doing, Matt? I know that you're not in chat, but I hope that we're not going... I'm probably going really too slow. You've probably got your cheese sauce made, and it's in the fridge chilling by now, but you know how it goes for me. I'm just like going with the flow. Good evening, Drunken Master. How are you, dude? How are you, dude? Hello, Matt. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some milk, and we just want to make a cheese sauce. I probably want... you're in the wrong position there, aren't you? I probably want about, I don't know, half a pint of milk into the buttery, floury mixture. Probably that might be enough. I'm going to leave the milk out. And I'm going to bring that to the boil. So while that is coming to the boil, Anna, good evening. How are you? How are you? While that's coming to the boil, I'm going to grate this cheese. Yeah, we will need some salt and some pepper in a minute. I just want to grate this first. I might actually grate more cheese than that. Oh no, that'll be fine. Plenty of salt. Plenty of salt. How you doing, Anna? How are you doing? Just getting our on screen over the pot. Oh, you can have another go at aiming out. Okay, let's have this. Okay, so don't let your I suppose sauce stick to the bottom of the pan. Just keep stirring it. Macaroni takes ages to cook. I didn't realise macaroni took that long to cook. Ah, Edgy, good evening, dude. How are you? How is the how are the chefs going? I hope that I haven't been going sort of too fast and you know on missing out a bit. I said actually just now, Edgy, that the chefs in your house are probably finished and clearing the kitchen by now. So my sauce, look how shiny that is. It's starting to go a little bit thick. Now, I'm going to take that off the heat for a minute. What am I looking for? I've got a little bit of cream in here, so I just want to add a little bit of cream, just to make that really, like, super gorgeous. And I'm going to continue bringing that to the boil, hopefully. Now, as it gets thicker, the reason I don't put any weights and measures in, because if it gets really thick, all you've got to do is add a little bit more milk, and that will be fine. At the moment, that is going quite thick, but I think it's not too bad actually. So I'm just going to take that off the heat for a second and finish grating my cheese. The Parmesan-y type cheese I'm going to do on the small side. And into the white sauce the cheese will go. At this stage I want to just put a little bit of mustard into the sauce. That is all of that's all the Parmesan into the... Okay, so we now have our plate of grated cheese, a combination of cheddar and Parmesan. Our white sauce, which is basically what this is, our white sauce is ready, I think, for the addition of a little bit of mustard. So we've got powdered mustard here, but you can use any type of mustard you want. You can use brown mustard, Dijon mustard. I'm just going to put in probably half a teaspoon, quarter of a teaspoon, something like that. And all the mustard does is bring out the flavour of the cheese. We'll give that a little bit of a stir into the pan. Maybe I will bring you... Shall I bring you over this side? We'll see if we can do it this way instead. How about that? That's probably better, isn't it? Okay, cool. So I'm just going to put in the cheese. I'm just going to put in all of it, because the cheesier the cheese sauce is, the better. Back onto the heat, and we just want to melt all the cheese together. This is where it's going to go really kind of thick, and the addition of a little bit more milk might be necessary. But that is looking pretty good. I'm going to check the macaroni, see how that is. That should, I said, 2 minutes past 8. That's about the right sort of time for this to be ready. Okay, let's have a quick taste. I might need a bit more water in there actually, to be honest, chat. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. Just going to put a little bit more water in. Edgy, how are your guys doing in the cooking? Not in the cooking, in the kitchen even. I need to give this a stir and then I'm going to have a quick catch up on chat. Right, guys, can you just look after the cheese sauce for a moment? I think we want just a tad more milk in there. Perfect. Well, it will be. So yeah, the cheese is you can see it's sort of melting really nicely now. And I might need to add just a little bit more milk, but we'll see what happens when it comes to the boil. Okay, what's going on then? Oh, cayenne pepper, you know, that's a good idea actually. Sometimes I put a lot of cayenne pepper in. Oh, he's missing, is he? Oh, that's no good. So, Edgy's going to be hungry tomorrow night. Oh man, I'm really sorry. There's loads here though. There is absolutely loads here if you want to come round for dinner tomorrow. So the macaroni, I think, is, you know, almost literally cooked. And remember, tomorrow it's going to go in the oven for another probably half an hour to get up to temperature. So it will have a little bit more cooking. So I think actually I'm going to turn that off. My cheese sauce, that is looking pretty good, isn't it? I'm going to put just a little bit more milk in it, because then the macaroni can absorb some more liquid and the sauce is going to hopefully stay really thick. So yeah, you wanted exactly that amount of milk. I don't know how much that amount of milk was, but that is the exact amount that you... Ah, salt and pepper, okay. Let me put a little grind of salt in. That's for Drunken Master. And then have I got any pepper in the mortar? Pestle and mortar. There is a little bit of pepper in there. I'm going to just grind another few corns. And that can go in as well. Okay, so we've done the salt and pepper. There you go, Drunken Master. The salt and pepper has gone in. That's looking alright, actually. That looks look how gorgeous that looks. It's lovely, isn't it? Let's have a quick taste. How's that look, Drunken Master? Is that up to your standards? Let's have a quick taste. Oh my god, that is so. That is really good, actually. Yeah, no, that Edgy. Oh man, you're really missing out tomorrow. I don't mean to rub it in. How is the sauce, Mr. Freddy? Oh, I love potato croquets. I could eat potato croquets every day of the week. Okay, so we are well on our way to doing this in under an hour. What I need to do is we're going to drain this macaroni. Aha! There's the colander. Sorry. How's the cheese sauce? Is it burning, Minge? I hope not. So that is the macaroni, all washed, cooked, and ready. That's a bit of limescale out of the kettle. Nice. In actual fact, chat, I've done it again. I've got the limescale in the dinner. Oh well. Make for some nice crunchy bits. So that is draining quite nicely. Right, let's have a quick catch up. How is the sauce, Mr. Frelly? Right, that I think is well and truly drained. And the macaroni, I'm going to tip back into the saucepan, hopefully not tipping down the sink. Right, I'm going to move that to one side. I'm going to put you, chat, back over this side because what I'm going to do now, we've got our cooked macaroni. I'm just going to combine, actually, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put the sauce into the macaroni. I should probably put the macaroni into the sauce thing, but I don't think that the saucepan is going to be big enough. So I'm going to turn that off and we're just going to tip the sauce into the macaroni. I need to try and not get it everywhere. Easy peasy, eh? So that is the cheese sauce. Look how gorgeous that looks. Does that not look good? Stir it all in so that, you know, all the sauce is evenly between every piece of macaroni. And that, I'm telling you, is literally a finished dinner. Edgy, chilli sauce? What do you mean chilli sauce? Can't put chilli sauce in it. Rachel really doesn't like chilli sauce. She would go absolutely mental if I put chilli sauce in it. But you can put anything in that. You could put maybe bacon, chicken and bacon. I did want to put chicken and bacon, but the kids wouldn't eat it. You could serve it with garlic bread. The list is endless. You could probably even chop up, I don't know, some little mushrooms to go in there. I need a dish. I'm thinking, what do you reckon this dish is going to be big enough for all of that? I think that'll be fine, actually. Yeah. So tomorrow, Drunken Master, I am going to serve this with chicken breast wrapped in bacon and some spring greens. Okay, so we tip the macaroni into this nice glass dish. I'm sure I'm kind of overusing dishes at the moment. But that, literally, I know I'm going to spread that out. I'm going to just like give it a bit of a wobble and a bit of a shake like that. Now, we aren't finished because I really love macaroni cheese with, let me move that. Okay. I really love macaroni cheese with tomato on. And I've bought these really juicy, well, I hope they're juicy, really juicy tomatoes. I'm just going to cut them into chunks now so that we can place them. Oh, he knows how to do this, that's why he's gone out. Ah, I see. I see. Well, still don't help you tomorrow, does it, Edgy? You're going to be hungry. Unless you kind of get here. Okay, so I've just washed my tomatoes because I felt a little bit skanky for some reason. I don't know whether skanky is like the right term to use. So I'm just going to cut the tops and the bottoms off of the tomatoes and then cut them hopefully in half, and they're going to kind of go a little bit like that, I think. And if you don't like tomatoes, don't put it on the top. I like cherry tomatoes as well, but I think when you get a bigger tomato that's cooked, oh, it's just so fucking amazing. It really is. Tomatoes there, and then I think just one in the middle. Stick that in there. There you go, beautiful. We did save a little bit of cheese. And all I want to do with that cheese, guys, is I'm just going to grate it over the top, just to give it a little bit of crispiness on those tomatoes, and that is literally, that is Snack Attack done, guys. I'm going to just throw that bit of cheese in. What do you reckon, Xanadu? How does that look? Do you think... I don't think we're going to win any prizes, but... No, that's true. You know, I think you can do it many different ways. You know, you could put little cherry tomatoes in, you could leave the tomatoes out altogether. What we have got available tonight is we have got Taste-O-Vision. Now, this is perfectly cooked, perfectly edible. The tomatoes, however, aren't cooked. So when I activate Taste-O-Vision, you guys are going to be able to lick your screen. You're going to be able to taste this delicacy. And I don't know, you tell me what you think. Let me activate Taste-O-Vision for you guys. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, you've now got 15 seconds to give this a good old lick and a good old taste. Go for it, guys. There you have it. That, guys, is Snack Attack for this week. Macaroni cheese. I can't believe we have done this in under an hour. Look at that delicious, super tasty dinner. No, there's, that is absolutely fine. Himalayan salt isn't very salty, and, You must have got like a bit with a crunchy bit of salt in Drunken Master, because I promise you that was just absolutely perfect. It really, really, really is. Mr. Freddy likes it. Great Scott thinks it. I thought it was really cheesy, to be honest. I thought it was actually cheesy enough, but maybe Great Scott likes it just a little bit more cheesier. With the addition of a little bit of red Leicester, that would have made it absolutely kind of golden, and yeah, it's good, Xanadu. What this allows me to do tomorrow is get home from work, whack it straight in the oven, half an hour, on probably about 180 degrees. This is going to be an absolute lifesaver. A little bit of chicken, some green vegetables. Oh, absolutely amazing, I tell you. These tomatoes I'm going to keep for the chickens, because they really like tomatoes for some reason. In actual fact, I like tomatoes. We have... Hello! We've come to the end of Snack Attack once again. Yeah, sliced tomatoes. Oh, I love them. I really, really, really do like tomatoes. We have come to the end of Snack Attack, and we've done it in well under an hour this week. I don't know how we've done it. I am going to think of something really super cool to cook next week. I know this week was a little bit of It was a little bit of a cop-out dinner, but actually, macaroni cheese is I think one of those dinners that, I think it's actually one of the best dinners out there. I love it. What more can I say? Let's go. Oh yeah, mac and cheese is well quick compared with beef Wellington. Last week, I know we only did it in literally just an hour, but oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I know we did the beef Wellington in literally just an hour, but yeah, it was fun last week, and I'm going to cook beef Wellington again. Okay, shall we find? We need to find someone who we can raid. This list never really gives me a good list. I'm going to go onto all my followed channels, and hopefully, see now we've got loads and loads and loads of people. We are going to mute him because you don't want to hear me talking twice. Yeah, we have Drunken Master. We've done the macaroni. The kitchen just needs to be tidied. Yeah, I can put my feet up and just enjoy the evening. Rachel's Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty, you haven't seen my tier 3 emotes, have you? This is my tier 3 emote. That's my tier 3 emote. How about that? That's pretty cool. I haven't got any T3s though, so only me. So yeah, that's like my version of coming out the portal. Ta-da. Rick and Morty plushies. I don't know what a plushie is. What is a plushie? Mr. Freddy's got the snack attack emotes. Yeah, these are all my emotes, I think. What we got? That one, that one, that one, that one. That's the whole gang. Heidi High, Rick and Morty. Slamdor, thank you for the 50 bitties, dude. Thank you, man. That'll pay for cheese. Thank you, Slamdor. So yeah, we've got the Heidi High emote, emote, DJ Love, Snap Attack, Rachel Love, or Rachel, but she has got some little hearts just going ting 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 ting. Some daffodils, a rose, and the DJ Tech One Morty emote. Right, we are. Brindy's streaming. We're going to go and actually raid Brindy because I've never raided Brindy, I don't think. So I'm sure that Brindy was in chat earlier. Okay, so we're going to go / raid. Oh, I can't spell that. / Brindy _68. Yeah, thanks for Brindy streams. She's only really just started streaming, but we've all got if you've got it in your system and want to get it out, you've just got to get it out. We've all got the technology, we've all got phones and stuff. So yeah, if anyone is watching the stream, they really think that they want to stream, just go and do it. You've seen how rubbish my streams are. All sorts of disasters have happened to me all over the time, and it's really good fun. I love it. I just can't wait for the next disaster. But no, if you've got a mobile phone and you really fancy streaming, just get out there and do it. Come into my Discord, advertise your channel, and hopefully, we'll all make it big together. You guys are going to go over and see Brindy68. She's a really, really, really good streamer. I really like Brindy. She's become a really good friend. So the raid is ready to go. You've got 8 seconds, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Dory, thank you for coming into the stream today and hanging out. Xanadu, congratulations on your 37-year wedding anniversary, I think. Really, 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 really long time. Hi, Mr. 2 Minutes. Sorry that... Oh, was you here for the whole stream? Oh, cool. That was good. I thought you'd only just come. Slamdor, thank you for the 50 bitties. Drunken Master, we're going to go and see Brindy. She is really super cool. So remember, guys, when we get into her stream, just give her loads of like hearts and whatever you want. Brindy is super cool. Everyone, I will see you tomorrow for some more parcel deliveries, and then again in the evening for the Untitled Chat show with very special guest this week, Dory M. Guys, until tomorrow, I will see you twice. Happy Hour TV, thank you for hanging out. Everyone, I'm going to send you to Brindy. I don't know what she's doing, but let's go and have a look at Brindy. See you later, guys.